Hi everyone and welcome to TWF Explosion. Hi everyone and welcome to TWF Dynamite. I am good old JR, Jim Ross here. And today I'm Jim Ross here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite we understand that Drew McIntyre has to give up the TWF heavyweight winnings. Well, you're right about that, Jim Ross, Trini Kwan said. It seems that Drew McIntyre has gotten COVID 9 between, or COVID 20. He did so well, then he went out and hanged out with some folks that had it, gave it to him. He isn't showing it, thank God, but he can give it to someone who can show it. So, out of that, he has to give up the TWF heavyweight winnings. Well, COVID 9 between or COVID 20 or whatever you want to call it, it's a bad illness. Folks are still getting it. No one seems to know no one seems to know why more folks get it than other folks. Some folks have the skill and craft to fight it off, some folks do not. And we wish Drew McIntyre good luck on overcoming the illness. But he cannot be the world heavyweight winner. Hi, I'm Astronomer Corone here. Can't see me. Shift it. And today, one of my answerables here is to give up the TWF heavyweight winnings, which the TWF oversight team has told me that has to be done. Drew McIntyre got COVID 9 between or COVID 20. There's only two offshoots of this illness that Lucifer has made that God will stop. Anyway, as of right now, Drew McIntyre has to give up the TWF heavyweight winnings, and the man or woman I should say, who will become the new TWF heavyweight winner will be picked up at the King Rick Loudness at no. Oh no. You stop right there, Corone. You stop right there, Astronomer, or whatever your name is. Drew. I'll tell you right now, you will not be doing the bullshit to us. You will not be, putting it on the line at the King Rick Loudness, where one of your hand-picked friends or kin will win it. See, I know what you're all about, Corone. I know what you're all about, Astronomer. I have you all fought out. Your little goal was, you're going to give it to who? Your brother, Andros? You're going to give it to your other brother, Godzilla? Or you're going to give it to one of your fostered father, Ecliptor, or maybe your dumb follower, Algar, huh? Does that sound about right? First off, Astronomer says, whoever I was going to give it out to, CM Punk, it wasn't going to be you, or Aleister Black, or Kurt Hawkins, or Dennis Rodman, or James Storm. And if you want to be a creep, then by all means, you can be a creep. See, I know you NWO. I know how you behave like. You see, there used to be a team of fiends that I used at one time. They were called the Psycho Rangers, or the Crazy Fighters, or the Mad Fighters. But I think more like the Crazy Fighters. And you see, I sent them after the Power Rangers once, or String Keepers once. So I know how you fuckers work. And by coming out here and saying that I was going to give it to Andros or Godzilla or Ecliptor or Algar, that is just wrong. That is wrong for you. Hey, you better back it up, Ecliptor says. No one comes out and starts shit with my daughter. My foster daughter. Yeah, that's right. No one starts anything with my sister, Astronema. Andros says. You understand that? Yeah, Ecliptor says. No one's gonna start that with any of them. Yeah, you're gonna be answering to me, Algar says. Hey, you guys are cool. Oh, so is that what it's gonna be, huh? Oh, here comes Ecliptor, here comes Andros, here comes Algar. Where the hell is Godzilla gonna be? Right behind you all. Up here, Godzilla says. So yeah, my brother Godzilla can fight you for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Ecliptor is a 24/7 winner, and he has to give that winning up. Oh, that reminds me, I'm going to have to fight R-Truth on main event or main show. But you all better back it up now, Ecliptor says. Yeah, you need to back it all up now, Algar says. Yeah, you better back it up, Andros says. Right now, Godzilla says, if you all know what's good for you, you gonna leave my sister alone. Well, it looks like we have a fight going. Oh! Algar, I'm sad. You know how hard it is to get this thing in my hand, and I chipped a lot of the stuff off of it when I was putting it in my hand. So now we got it. We now know it's going to be Godzilla fighting CM Punk for the yielded TWF heavyweight winnings. And Ecliptor and Algar and Andros and Godzilla, had to get in there before the NWO would do whatever the NWO was going to do, Jim Ross says. Well, I do know one thing. This NWO might behave like the other NWOs in name, but it's behaving more like it's retribution, more like it's even. And don't forget what this NWO did. Don't forget about the folks, Jim Ross said, that were taken out in the hands of the NWO. Kurt Angle, King Kong, Ricochet, Daniel Bryan were taken out in the hands of the NWO. Ashley Williams. Well, here we go. Godzilla's so big, Wade Barrett said, he can't even get that far back. This is for the TWF heavyweight winnings. First, he is the leader of the NWO, CM Punk. And he is, well, what is he? He's not really, is he really the matchmaker? Yeah, well, I guess he is right now. He is, I guess he's not. Until Kurt Angle comes back, we don't really have anyone being a matchmaker here. Besides Astronema as the Ford woman of the TWF. He is Godzilla. Ding. So Jim Ross says, Godzilla, he's been in the TWS since between 98 YL. He's won the heavyweight winnings, world heavyweight winnings many times. Takedown on CM Punk and a body slam. What would he have to do, Trini Kwan, to win it again? Well, Godzilla's going to have to watch out and watch his back, Trini Kwan said. He's got the whole NWO out there. CM Punk in the ring, James Storm, Aleister Black, Kurt Hawkins, Dennis Rodman, Reckoning, which is also Mia Yim. Oh, and Godzilla right now knows how the NWO works. Godzilla with the Godzilla Stunner on CM Punk. Jim Ross said. Yeah, Trini Kwan said. Will this help Godzilla win or not? Well, they grabbing his foot. Godzilla just knocked down Kurt Hawkins. Dennis Rodman's up there. Down goes Dennis Rodman. Oh, Godzilla whacked down Aleister Black. Godzilla just whacked down James Storm. CM Punk. Oh, go to sleep. CM Punk seek to go to sleep Godzilla. But Godzilla got him and knocked him out of his tail too. Reckoning's on the ape is on Reckoning's there too now. What the hell is Reckoning going on doing? Godzilla thinking about it. But here's Astronema now. Or Corone. Ah! Reckoning just tripped on her own feet. And she told Reckoning she has to get out. Reckoning just is down now. I don't know what she was doing out there, but she was making sure that Reckoning did not do anything. Whatever it was. Reckoning's down. The whole NWO's down. CM Punk. Oh! When Godzilla hit him, nailed him his tail, the Fight Lord's down. CM Punk right now. Go to sleep! On Godzilla. The Fight Lord is out. Now James Storm coming in now. Final call on Godzilla by James Storm, Jim Ross says. Oh, this is sad, Trini Kwan says. The Black Mask by Aleister Black. Trini Kwan says. And Kurt Hawkins doing whatever his hold is. Oh! No one knows what Kurt Hawkins' hold is, do they? Do they not know? No one knows. Wade Barrett said. All he knows is the former two-time W Raw team winner with Zack Ryder. Oh, and a dirty thing by Dennis Rodman. Wade Barrett said, or some call him the Worm Dennis Rodman at his time in WCW, which is a bad name to call him the Worm Dennis Rodman, Wade Barrett said. Well, that's what they called him in WCW, Jim Ross says. That's what one of my good friends, Mike Today, called him in WCW back in the day. And Tony Schiavone too. Oh! And CM Punk just nailed him with the TWF heavyweight winnings, Jim Ross said. Trini Kwan said, and CM Punk wants to talk about Onlook. And oh, go to sleep! Well, hold on here. Astronema's in the ring now, and CM Punk saying doesn't like it, and now they're going to go bitch at it. And Astronema, she's going to take over as the Fight Lord. Godzilla just whacked it down. And CM Punk with it. Oh, Godzilla Stunner. How is she going to track 1, 2, 3 when her hands don't even go up? Oh, they do. They do. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and a new TWF heavyweight winner, Godzilla. And now Godzilla has to get out of there now, or the NWO might come after him next. Jim Ross said, that's just sad. No, Wade Barrett said. No way. I'll tell you right now, Astronema had no grounds to be in that fight. Well, the Fight Lord was no way to be in that fight or that match. He's not the fight foreman. He's not the fight overseer. Well, that's true, Jim Ross said. But keep in mind, Wade Barrett, the Fight Lord, the fight overseer, the fight foreman was taken out of the fight by CM Punk, by Godzilla, by mishap. So she had to make the only call she could make. And now her brother Godzilla is once again the TWF heavyweight winner again. And I wonder if Gorilla Monsoon is TWF heavyweight winner again, Jim Ross said. And see, it looks good around Godzilla's shoulder. It actually fits around his shoulder, believe it or not, Jim Ross says. Yeah, it does, Trini Kwan said. Good job to Godzilla for being a TWF heavyweight winner again. Oh, this is sad, Wade Barrett said. This is truly sad. It's a sad day in the TWF. Well, I'm here, Gorilla Monsoon said. I'll be talking with the new TWF heavyweight winner, Godzilla. Godzilla, you have been a TWF heavyweight winner many times, and you're long calling in a TWF, but you are once again. Well, first off, I want to tell Drew McIntyre I hope he gets well from COVID-9 between, or COVID-20. I also hope that when he comes back that me and him can have that fight for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Now, until then, I am the TWF heavyweight winner, and CM Punk and the rest of the NWO can bitch, whine, and nag and scave about how it wasn't them, about how it wasn't fair, that they weren't written and booked to become the TWF heavyweight winner, and that Godzilla, a old wrestler, a old fighter, a deadweight, who's been a many-time TWF heavyweight winner and world heavyweight winner, got it again. Well, I'm only a stead holder until Drew McIntyre comes back, and when he does, I hope Drew McIntyre, me and you can have that fight. Well, Drew McIntyre had to give up the TWF heavyweight winnings of having COVID-9 between and having COVID-20. Yes, thank God I can't get COVID-9 between or COVID-20, but everyone else can. So everyone needs to do team away, gather away, follow away, wear lair, and do what you gotta do. Because unlike me, you can get it. Well, Godzilla, a lot of folks might scave you and say that since it was Astronomer Corone, your sister, who made the fight, and since Andros, your brother, your fostered brother, and your fostered father, or Ecliptor, I guess we could say, and your friend Algar were all the ones that helped put you in that fight. Well, it's true that my sister, my fostered sister, Astronomer and Corone, may have made the fight, made the match. But at the end of the day, she did not make me win it. See, I won it because I had to work hard to win it. Yes, I accidentally knocked a fight foreman out of the ring. That was by mishap. But CM Punk is going to say that Astronomer should have not been the fight lord. Well, what are we going to do? We didn't have a fight foreman to oversee that fight, oversee that match. So I'm the TWF heavyweight winner unless the TWF oversight team chooses to take the winnings off of me. Well, that was my talk with Godzilla, the new TWF heavyweight winner. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Godzilla here on Dynamite. And I want to know if anything else is gonna happen here before the show goes off the air here. Well, we got Astronomer back in the ring, or we can call her Corone, one of the two, I guess. Ecliptor on the other side, you really can't see. I guess you can kind of see Ecliptor on one side. Algar on the other side doesn't really stand well unless you have his arms backing him. See, he doesn't stand up well. And on one other side, you have Andros, who's like right there, like right behind Ecliptor a little bit. And do we have Godzilla over here as the, see, we can get Astronomer Corone out a bit. Well, Godzilla still knocks Algar down by mishap anyway. And right there, you can see right there, okay, you can't really see that well. I guess you can, let's see. And right there's Godzilla right there, with Astronomer Corone there. This is a good thing. Godzilla is the new TWF heavyweight winner. He beat CM Punk here on Dynamite, Jim Ross said. Well, Trini Kwan said, who would have thought that sadly Drew McIntyre would have to give up or yield the TWF heavyweight winnings, Trini Kwan said, out of having COVID, and Godzilla become the new TWF heavyweight winner. I think it's sad, Wade Barrett said. I think it should have gone to the NWO. CM Punk or Kurt Hawkins or Dennis Rodman or James Storm or Aleister Black or even Reckoning should have been the TWF heavyweight winner, not some dead weight, like Godzilla. Well, that's all the time. We just want to say, Godzilla, you did it, Astronomer says. You did it, Godzilla, Elgar says. Good work, Godzilla, Eclipper says. We're happy for you, Godzilla, Andros says. You did it, Astronomer says. We're all happy for you. Well, it's all the time we got here for TWF Dynamite. I am Jim Ross, I am good old JR Jim Ross. I'm Jim Ross for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Dynamite, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.